Hi everybody, morning, Alan here, aka the Sad Old Git. Today I am in Winfield Cemetery in Rugby. This is one of the bigger cemeteries in the town and also one of the busiest. So obviously, usual disclaimer in advance, I'm going to film as much as I can, but this is going to be a tricky one because there are a lot of people around, dog walkers, members of the public, etc. And as I say in every video, I really don't want to film anybody without consent or cause anybody any offence. Immediately there's a man walking towards me, so I'll just walk over here. The plan for this video is, to be honest, I'm just going to walk around as quietly as I can and we'll just have a relaxing Sunday morning walk in a cemetery. Little bit of back history on this particular one. I've been coming here since sort of around July, August time, maybe a bit later. The reason being, I had this one brought to my attention on findagrave.com, where there was 31 photo requests. I've been here rather a lot during a period of unemployment, and I'm pleased to say I've got them requests down to 3. So a lot of work has been put in, a lot of time's been spent here. It's not a particularly old cemetery. There's a lot of people still get buried here on a regular basis, but it's interesting. So what I'm going to do is take you on a walk round. While I'm walking around, I'm going to be looking for the last 3 graves because you never know, may find them. And I'll only speak when I need to, when we see something interesting, for example. And as always, if any members of the public do start walking towards me, which has happened when I've been here in all honesty, I will either stop recording, which means there'll be a jump in the video, or you'll just get a funny camera angle of a bush or the grass or something. Hopefully that won't happen. So let me shut up and let's go for a walk. These are the more older graves in the cemetery. Don't know what year this cemetery opened, so I couldn't tell you that. But it seems to be, my understanding is it's divided in different sections based on kind of religion, and I think just general ages of the graves. Go up this way with the camera because there's a couple of people walking over there. Squirrel over there. As you're probably all establishing if you watch my videos regular, I rather like animals, and I seem to see a lot of squirrels when doing this. I don't know if you can see them or not. Now there is an interesting grave coming up in a second. It's one I have filmed before. I did a short video on, purely for any Coventry City fans that might watch my videos. and it's this gentleman and his wife here, Sir Jack Scamp. Did a little bit of research on him. He was the Coventry City chairman for a couple of years in the 70s. He also had his own amateur football career as a goalkeeper with, let's just say it was that team that wear blue and white that play in Sandwell Town, and we'll leave it at that, shall we? Yes, I'm a Wolves supporter in case you hadn't guessed already. I must admit, these two just in the bushes there do make me chuckle a little bit, because I just think, I look at them and think antisocial even in death. No disrespect intended, of course. Stands out at top of me, that always catches my eye. Got to go up and show you. Very aware that there are people around, so is that one there? Closer. Beautiful headstone. There's people just over their heads, the quick movement. Now, in a second, I'm going to briefly tell you about the area we're passing, and I'll explain in a second why I'm not going to go in there. I'll do a very quick shot just on the outside so that you can see, and I'm going to move on. I'm just going to very quickly go here, but then I'm going to walk off just as quickly, and the reason being, I'm keeping my voice down as well. This sadly is the children's area, and as I say in many videos, I'm not comfortable filming children's graves. Being a parent myself, I just don't like it. So I have been in there because there was a find a grave photo request, so I did go in there purely for the purposes of fulfilling that. It's a beautiful little area, but it makes me feel very sad going in there, and I just don't want to record in there. So that's as close as we're going to get in this particular video. I mean, I will just just the outside. That's as far as I'm going. Okay, and then we'll go back. I've just inadvertently, I think I may have just caught a dog walker on camera, but I'm going to get out of the way now. Two dog walkers, see what I mean? There we go. So a bit of grass for you for a minute while we move on. There we go. It's very well looked after as well as always works here. You know, the grass is always kept cut. Everything looks to be in decent condition. In some of the cemeteries I go in, you see, sadly, the very neglected headstones have fallen over or gone completely, or the grave's basically collapsed, you could say. But these are all in very good condition. I'm just standing here talking because literally I just want to turn back around and go the way I was going. I was waiting for this gentleman to move, which I think he's now done. Yep, there we go. Now I'll put pause in the video just for that, might as well just carry on, haven't we? Incidentally, for any football fans that may be watching, the cemetery is situated literally next door to Rugby Town FC. Sometimes you come in outside, you can obviously hear the games going on. Now, let me just see if there's anybody in here. I realise I'm talking more than I said I would, sorry about that. No, we're all right in here, here we go. So this is there for the... This is one of two areas where ashes are interned after cremations. Really lovely little area. I did fulfil a couple of find a grave requests in here as well, as it happens. Still being eluded by those three that I'm looking for though. Yeah, right, there's another gentleman standing where I want to walk, so we're going to go slightly different way to what I had planned. I will give you a swooping shot as I walk up. Right, there we go. So I mean about this place, it's so busy. And the last thing I'd want to do is accidentally film somebody without consent or cause anybody any offence. Some people would take it the wrong way, seeing a guy filming in a cemetery. Obviously no intent is offended whatsoever. No, intended, I'll get my words right eventually. I never bother editing these when I mess up, I just think it adds to the human touch. So what we'll do is go up here. That was a real cat when I first came here. Here the football players, presumably training over the back there. Okay, there's nobody around, so let's just do a quick shot. So many here, just absolutely packed. I was going to go into the second cremation part, but obviously a lady walking around in there, so may not get the opportunity today, I'm not sure. I'll keep the camera this side just for the time being. What I'll do in a moment is I'll go around, kind of in a circle, go back up with myself and just show you the rest of the cemetery. Sorry for the dodgy camera angle there. Two people where I want to walk, so have a look at the squirrel, you see him back there? Okay. Still cannot find these last 3 graves. Got to be here somewhere, haven't they? I'm going to take a chance. Back down this way. I'm not going to film where these people are for obvious reasons. I'm not going to try and walk past them without drawing any attention. So, there we go. This one just on the end here was one of the find a grave requests. One just there, if you see the name Sullivan Murphy. That was another one that I fulfilled to find a grave. There's nobody around, so let's just quickly. Guys, I think that's probably enough for this one for today. I hope that's been quite enjoyable. Sorry I talked a bit more than I said I would, but hopefully it's still been fairly relaxing to watch. I'm going to go back around in a minute because there's a row of Commonwealth war graves in here, and I want to go and film them separately just for a short video for Remembrance Day, so please keep a lookout for that one. I've got some more of these planned in the future. I've been made aware of a couple more cemeteries in the area I'm definitely going to be going to visit, so please do keep an eye on my videos. Feel free to leave likes and comments, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you.